One Piece chapter 1134 is out. I'm so excited for this one because the last time we left off, we had our long awaited reunion with Robin and Saul meeting again. What a tear jerking chapter that was. And honestly, it was a little bit more controversial than I expected. I thought everybody would love that scene, but apparently people found it cheap or unwanted or because, fake out deaths, people have a bad stigma against them, and me included. Trust me, I'm the first person to complain if I don't like something, even though I'll get hated on for it. If you know me from Twitter, that's pretty obvious. But I had no problem with the chapter. I fucking loved everything about it. And though I could understand where those people are coming from, I honestly don't think this is a case that's similar to like Pell or Kinemon or something like that. For reasons I said in my tweet, I don't want to get into it because 1134 is here. So yeah, last chapter of 2024. Hopefully it ends out with a bang. I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's just get right into it. Alright, here we are. Shonen Jump magazine cover. Oh, wow. Amazing color spread right here. You know what this is? This is a tribute to the voice actor. If you didn't know, Frankie's voice actor basically is retiring now, and they're replacing him. So I think this is Oda's send-off to him. It's really sweet. End of an era, man. It's crazy. The new voice actor has a lot of big shoes to fill. Let's just say that. And here we have Luffy. Old man Saul. Oh my god. He's hitting the fucking Jinbei pose, bro. No way. Old man Saul. I heard you helped out one of our fledglings back in the day. I really appreciate it. We're in your debt. Allow me to introduce myself. Dude. Showing fucking Saul here the utmost respect. Because deserved. Deserved 100%. Who the heck taught you that routine? You, bro. Nobody. I'm assuming Jinbei's talking there, right? This is Luffy. Yep. I know that famous fella. But hey, it looks like you found them after all, Robin. Yup, the family that she was always looking for. Yeah, just like you said, I actually found them. People willing to accept and protect someone like me. True friends. Look at her blushing like that, bro. Oh my god. I'm so happy for her. You know we die for you, of course. Everybody knows that at this point. You betcha. It's good to meet Robin's friends. Seriously, you've done great making it all the way to Elbaf. And sorry for spooking you earlier. Me and my assistant, Ong? I don't know how you say that. We're out here rehearsing that bit for a while. I used to be a Marine, so I know how impressive it is to be recognized as an Emperor. Thank you so much for protecting Robin. Please keep it up. No problem. Crew, yeah. Oh, it's Lilith on the ship over there with Bonnie. Hey Saul, it's me. Have you went? And how can you heck fly? How the heck can you fly? I'm Vegapunk. Yeah, of course. The fuck is that? You sure you want it now? Yeah, sorry for the trouble. Here, allow me. You asked me to bring it from Egghead. What's inside though? Inside? Why, it's one of me. What the fuck do we have another Vegapunk here? I mean, like, most of them survived on fucking Punk Records. But another Vegapunk. Yeah, but this clone's different from... What? 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 Wait. Stella couldn't exactly leave the lab for months at a time without those government dogs noticing. Wait, you're telling me Vegapunk made an exact clone of himself? Like... Okay, man. What was the point then? Like, that whole thing about him dying. There being consequences. And I'm not talking about, like, everybody finding out about the outside world, the flood that's happening, or the sea levels are rising, or the government being bad guys, the ancient weapons or whatever. I'm talking about consequences for saying all that shit! Vegapunk's still alive. What? And it's not like his fruit reincarnated because his fucking head is still on Punk Records. So if you want to say that his soul, I don't even. This is so weird. I don't like this. If you couldn't tell, I am not a big fan of this. Okay. Now then, let's stop dilly-dallying and get to it. I've already added this cultivation fluid, but we won't be able to do a safe extraction until I make the necessary equipment. That's why I intend to build a new lab right here. Bro, why were you, like, bawling your eyes out and everything? Like, okay, man. Not a great start. Not a great start. Lilith, will that make it possible for you to help Papa too? Kuma getting his fucking soul back? Yahoo! Okay, there's a lot of process here right now. So, apparently there were no consequences to Egghead at all? Like, for the Alliance? Vegapunk's coming back. Kuma's coming back. Okay. I had no problem with Sol coming back. But now you're bringing everybody back, bro. This is too much. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm gonna get flamed for this. Yeah, okay. If you really are Vegapunk, then I'm thrilled to see you along after 20 years, but I don't get why you're a woman. Well, there's a perfectly logical explanation. Sorry, you don't let her play now. Baggy bag is. Come on. Okay. Those tykes use the spring area as a playground. All the mouth when it's spoiled Mr. Salt's performance. You went that far. Ugly looking giant. Holy shit. You're hideous. Anyway. I apologize for the belated introduction. I'm Anj, the person they were talking about earlier. Yeah. Let me give you the tour of promises. That sounds fun, not so fast. Can't wait to see how Elbeth raises his mighty warriors. Okay. Got some nice, like, daycare area. This is Wolfris Folk School. Mr. Salt opened it. Oh, Mr. Okay. This is going to be a blast. The training school for young warriors, right? Oh. Good, Anj, you go on ahead. Show them around the school. I'm going to take Robin straight to the library. Are you coming, Chopper? I want to check out the library too. I bet books are massive. Schools always play. Makes me snow. I'll take along and make it safe now, me. Not more interested in that giant tree. Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, my interest levels have dipped a bit. Oh, it's a harmQ human. Sorry. They're so lame. Are these brats really Elbaf future warriors? Hey, watch it. You can't just say where's the brat anymore. This is sure real. We weren't even offended by that shorts comment. Shorts? I don't fucking know what that word is. And are you guys meant to be wild fighters willing to pillage and burn the seas themselves? Fighters? No way, that's dangerous. Huh? But you bastards are the next generation of Elbaf warriors, right? You can't say bastard either. Oh, come on. Words look like that old fashioned. Hey, that was an adult just now. Old fashioned? What's that meant to mean? You should probably move. You're gonna get that told off. Oh, okay. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. You're standing on Miss Ripley. Oh, they're literally standing on her. How do you not notice that? We climb onto the giant Arbad. No worries, you're featherlight. Anyway, I bet this is a culture shock for you, but all the legends of the fearsome giant pirates are from 100 years ago, you know. Sounds a lot like real life with these Gen Alpha people not wanting to do anything. Biology teacher. foul-mouthed aggression, plundering war, those are relics of bygone eras now. So basically, you're telling me the Elbaf warriors are washed. That's what I'm seeing right now. It's Jover for the pirates, bro. Welcome to Elbaf Straw Hats. I heard about you from Saul. There you are, Luffy. Sorry about our loudmouth brat earlier. Didn't you just say words like that were behind the times? Yeah, you're naughty. Do as I say, not as I do. We're setting a great example here, guys. Seek to trade with other nations, not wage war. Our beloved king, or late king, Harold said those wise words. He often clashed with all the graybeards of the villages. One of the giants, the old giants in Big Mom's flashback, right? King Harold, a visionary of a king who wanted to revolutionize our country. He was slain by his actual flesh and blood. No, okay. So the actual king, not the leader of the old giant pirates, like actual ruler of Elbaf. Okay. The country still refuses to recognize his claim to the throne. That's why Elbaf doesn't currently have a sovereign. I mean, you guys kind of locked him up. I don't feel like he's gonna be a villain. I feel like he is gonna be a good bad guy, like a anti-hero. And that brings today's history lesson to a close. Everyone, show these guys around the school. Yes, ma'am. Okie dokie. Hey, Mr. Captain, you look different from that all white look you had before. What's the deal? I was looking forward to seeing you like that. That's me at my freest. You resemble the legendary warrior from the old Elbaf fables of Elbaf. Oh, it made my heart skip a beat. I'm from the last generation of Elbaf warriors after all. So you pretty much already heard everything. It came up when we were trying to escape Egghead alive. That's how we ended up here. Okay, can I zoom in here? Okay, thank God. Last time it was fucking up. So you know how I couldn't stop worrying about those books after seeing all the scholars dying to save them. That's why I went back to Ohara with Hiruden and the others. I was overcome with tears when I saw how many of them survived, each one a tiny spark of hope. Now, Robin, be careful. Watch what happens to the book you're holding when we enter. It grew? What? Dead is she. Feast your eyes. Isn't it amazing? All these books, giant sized. It's marvelous, don't you think? Maybe not for normal people. That's why. Obviously, Saul wants to read them. It's kind of hard to do that if they're not giant, but for normal humans, probably prefer it to be our sized. Any book you bring here gets gigantfied. Welcome to the mysterious owl library. So this owl has some devil fruit power, I'm guessing? All the books we rescued from Ohara 22 years ago can be found here. We made sure not to miss any of them. Not a single one. Whoa. The world's greatest library. You like books? I never thought I'd have the privilege of showing you this. Robin tearing up there. Man, I love the Robin moments we're getting these past couple chapters. Oh god. Okay. The Realm of the Dead, Loki? I guess you've also got nothing but free time, huh? I'm sorry, am I disturbing you? No, I welcome a good disturbance. I have nothing to do but kill time. So, that moment of true fear you mentioned before, that's still what motivates you. Yes, even now when I think about it, I can't stop trembling. Who is he talking to? Ditto, it's so frustrating. We've been friends for a long time, but for one reason or another, we've never really actually met face to face. If I was there in your stead, I'd have turned that place into a ruin and slaughtered the lot of them. I don't want that. For a noble soul, you're... Okay, he's a noble. Or there. She. For a noble soul, you're too naive, Mosa. Okay. You've got to stamp them out without mercy. Only a fool gives their enemy a chance to break or get payback. Thank you for your counsel. Use harsh words, but there's a streak of kindness beneath the surface. I've noticed that more and more recently. So yeah, it seems like what I'm saying might be right here. Hey, you're giving me the creeps. Don't do that again or you'll regret it. That kind of a crap won't fly. Kindness, never say that to me again. Please, can you not shout? Shut up, Mosa. Just you wait till I'm no longer shackled. Hey, wasn't the feast delayed? We're just drinking while we wait. You're having way too much. A fucking lightning bolt just... Two cloaked figures. What? Wait. Wait. That's the same fucking circle. Wait, what? Is Shanks evil? Is Shanks evil? Oh my god, wait, lots of thoughts. Are you kidding me? He's got the... He arrived in the exact same way as the Gorosei, but who's that at the bottom? Wait. Okay, either Shanks is just fucking evil, and he's getting summoned by fucking Emu, which I highly doubt that's the case, right? From everything we know about Shanks. And he's wearing that same cloak when he came to the Reverie to talk with the Gorosei. So maybe... I'm so confused. And this person at the bottom looks like Lilith for some reason? I don't know, maybe there's the just the same face syndrome thing. Who are these people? Are they one of the Holy Knights? I didn't think they'd like have Gorosei summoning pool status. This is... Okay, like I was saying, either it's Shanks, or it's the fucking evil twin theory. I don't like that theory. It's kind of fucking weird. I don't know. Man, so many weird things in this chapter, man. Let me think for a minute and then I'll be back. Okay, firstly, I apologize if my commentary wasn't the greatest there. Once I see something bad in a chapter or something that I don't like, my interest just completely like diminishes, and I can't take things as seriously or give anything insightful to talk about because I keep thinking about how bad that one part is. So because of that one part where we learn that Kuma and Vegapunk can just bring back everyone, you know that meme where there was all these dead characters and like, we came to help, like that's the shit that was going through my mind, bro. Like, I don't know what Oda's thinking. He drops so many good chapters and then just ruins it all because, oh, man. Okay. Taking it slow here. Okay. Everything because of this chapter. Kuma coming back, okay. First of all, I don't like that because Bonnie basically got her happy ending already. Kuma surviving, I think, is enough. And we see them, how they were happy together on the ship and everything. They got their whole thing. And now you're one-upping it and making Kuma come back with the soul and everything. I don't know. I feel like there should have been some actual consequences to him sacrificing himself to save Bonnie. But now it's all going away, apparently. Not the time that they missed. There was a big chunk of their life that they missed together. but I just feel like it's too much bringing Kuma back, even though we already got him surviving. Even though I want Bonnie to be happy, of course. And then we have Vegapunk coming back. That just completely ruins anything that went on with his sacrifice in Egghead. All the scenes of him being stabbed, saying, "Oh, there's gonna be consequences. Oh, there's gonna be something bad to come out of me dying." But when no, the whole time he had a failsafe plan in case he died, for his clone to be there. And I don't want people to be like defending this shit. Oh wait, well the original actually did die. This is just a perfect clone that has his memories and looks and everything. It's a perfect clone. It's literally him, okay? Like, Kizaru's tears meant nothing because Vegapunk still survived in the end. And I know there was probably foreshadowing for this to happen, but it just doesn't make it better, even though there was foreshadowing. Like, foreshadowing isn't the magic fix to everything, you know? Like, the satellites already survived. Kuma survived. Soul survived. And now you're bringing back Vegapunk when it's so unnecessary. Like, why? What's the reason? And for the record, I never believed that Vegapunk did in fact die. I always believed that his soul was trapped inside Punk Records because his fruit, we never saw it reincarnate, for one. And second, he always questioned what death meant and whatever. So I believe that he was still Punk Records itself, especially since, like, he cut off his brain and put it there. So it's debatable whether you think his soul is in that or not, but I believe that was the case. But now, like, I thought he at least sacrificed his physical body, but even that's not the case anymore. No, like, he's just back, like, altogether. How does that even work? Because does he still have the brain fruit, or is it connected to the Punk Records over there? Like, is this Vegapunk clone his own soul, or is that Vegapunk's original soul? It's so weird, man. Like, either way, I just don't like it, him coming back. It provides nothing to the story. Like, what, to prove Luffy's innocence or something? And that doesn't justify anything for me. Like, yeah, it just put a sour taste in my mouth. And in retrospect, it just made Egghead worse because I can't take any of those scenes seriously anymore. It just fucking sucks. Yeah. Which brings me to this whole Shanks situation. Now, I obviously don't think that this is actually Shanks. I'm pretty confident, like 80% sure that this is an evil twin situation. Now, I know people are going to be like, oh, well, Oda didn't show the scar side of his face, so this was foreshadowing that he had an evil twin. No matter which way you spin it, this evil twin thing is just cringe, man. I don't like it at all. Oh, this whole time it was an evil twin brother that Shanks had that was doing things behind the scenes, talking to the Gorosei and whatever. I would prefer if it was just the real Shanks here and he was actually, like, had this more sinister side to him, so to speak. But from everything we know, that's obviously not going to be the case. I feel like it would be a more interesting take than just him having an evil twin. It just sounds like something, like, it actually sounds like fan fiction. Like, some fan sat down and wrote, what if Shanks had an evil twin that was part of the Holy Knights or the Gorosei, or I don't fucking know. Something like that. Anyway, I just don't like it for those reasons. I think it's pretty stupid, but we'll see how it goes. I guess it depends on what direction Oda takes this character with, but from what I'm seeing, it's going down that classic old evil twin trope. So, yeah. But other than that, I think the chapter was pretty good for the most part. It's just those things kind of ruined it for me. I couldn't enjoy the chapter properly. But everything outside of that, I think was great. We got some great world building on the giant pirates. I think learning about how they're washed basically was, to my surprise, we expected like a full-blown warrior class, like they're all elite warriors, but no, they're actually, what we're seeing right now from the giant pirates, they're the remnants of what's left. There's no more actual proud warriors of Elbaf, which is unique. I should say it's not something I like or dislike. It's kind of interesting because of Usopp's situation. He always wanted to aspire to be like them and go to Elbaf to presumably learn about their culture and how they became such proud people. But it seems like that's not really the case anymore. It seems like he'll be focusing more so on the actual pirates rather than the citizens or the country of Elbaf. Which is, we have to see where that goes, because I'm still expecting Usopp to get some good character moments, because so far we haven't really had anything substantial out of his character. Though it is early in the arc, of course, it's not a criticism. I'm just saying that. But back to the Holy Knights, it's really interesting that we finally got, I'm guessing this is our antagonist faction. This is what I was saying last chapter, that the one thing that Elbaf is missing so far is a good antagonist. And I never believed that Loki was going to be that person. I believe he was going to be an anti-hero. And in this chapter, I was surprised, but we actually got confirmation that he is nicer than he's letting on, or that like appearances can be deceiving, you know? So he is nicer than what he's showing us here, which this Mosa character did point out here. So I'm really interested to see where Oda takes Loki's character from here on out. Because from what I can piece together, this fake Shanks figure is the one who caused his downfall. He hates Shanks, obviously, and thinks he's a coward, but what if the individual Loki was referring to was not actually Shanks, but rather this individual right here? I mean, he seems much more like the type of person to run away from a situation rather than Shanks, right? I mean, Shanks is silly sometimes and laughs things off, but he's never a coward. He always takes things straight away, as we see in him deal with the situation with Kid. He won't back down from a fight. So cowardly doesn't exactly fit the description for Shanks. So I'm thinking the situation that happened here, because we know that Loki is immensely powerful. He is the pride, the strength of Elbaf. So he's eaten this immensely powerful fruit, and I believe that this individual wanted that fruit for the government for whatever reason. Now, some situation happened where he was basically framed by this Shanks figure for taking that fruit and killing his father, because now Loki is known as the Shame of Elbaf. He's locked up in sea stone cuffs, unable to break free, for something he didn't do. Which now does beg the question why these two Holy Knights are here in the first place. Are they here to get rid of Loki and resurrect his fruit? Maybe that is the case. It all depends on what his fruit is, really, but we know it's some legendary fruit that's being gassed up quite a bit, so I'm really curious to see what happens here exactly, if Luffy is going to go and actually defend Loki, and how Loki's going to get free to begin with. But speaking of which, these two Holy Knights, one of them obviously is either Shanks' evil or his evil twin brother, and the other one, very curiously, yeah, I'm not sure. I was thinking that maybe it's somebody new. That's my most likely guess, but it could just be maybe. Very crackpot theory here, but maybe that's Uta. Now I'm aware that film Red is not canon. The whole storyline there is not associated with the current story at all. But Uta's character was canon, because we did see a glimpse silhouette of her at the end of Wano where Shanks appeared and everything. So she's definitely in the canon story. It's just her story completely changed probably. It could be the same, along the same lines, but I'm thinking that Oda maybe could have taken a different direction with her and given us this version of Uta, a more actually evil version of Uta. Though I don't think that's really the case. It's probably somebody new, but I don't know, I'm just putting the possibility there because they do share some facial features. But yeah, that's about all for this video. Do you agree with what I have to say? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, because I'm aware that I probably am in the minority here again and people will hate on my opinion, but man, you know, it is what it is, man. Bring it on. Come on. Come at me, bro. Jokes aside though, it's unfortunate that for me, this year wasn't able to end off on a high note, but we did get some peak chapters before that, so I am grateful for those. Hopefully next year we can start off with a bang. This chapter, like the ending, was hype, don't get me wrong. It just, you know, got muddied by everything else that I wasn't able to appreciate it as much. But we'll see where One Piece goes from here. I'm still excited for the future of the series, especially since now we're in the final saga and things are really moving fucking fast. So, I'm here for the rest of the ride. Let's see where it goes. That's about it, yep. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.